Hey, howdy, hey. How are y'all today? I am the Trainwreck Mom, and I'm going to talk to you today about my morning routine because it's back to school, and in this house that means a whole lot of nothing because I homeschool. So, now if you homeschool, if you've got back to school, if you've got preschoolers, I also work full time. So yeah, my whole routine is probably very specific, but maybe you can work it to however you need it to be. So right on. I am going to talk about two things that I absolutely love. One is an app, and one is a website. And I will put the links to both of those below in the description box so that you can get in on all the goodness too. Because if it weren't for these two things, I would be an even bigger train wreck than I already am. So, the first thing I want to talk about is Flylady. Flylady is amazing. If you haven't discovered her, go ahead, look up flylady.net. She's incredible. Awesome, amazing, incredible. I love her, love her, love her. I wish I could stick with the program. I'm like, I've got frequent flyer miles and it's just ridiculous. I'm on the wagon, off the wagon, on the wagon, off the wagon all the time. I try to stick with it, but something always happens where it's like I fall off of it. So basically what it is she's got, anyway, she's got a system where it puts your house on autopilot. So it seems like your house is cleaning up after itself, but you're just into a routine of doing it so that your house doesn't look like a Toys R Us crack den exploded in the middle. So, your house gets broken down into zones. Each of those zones are done on a specific week. Certain things are done on certain days of the week. And then you have your specific routines for before bed, when in the morning. For kids in school, she has a before school, after school, evening, stuff like that. And it's simple stuff like, plan out what you're going to have for dinner the night before so that you're not scrounging at 5:30 when you get home. Stuff like that. To coincide with that, there's the Cozi app. C-O-Z... What is it? C-O-Z-I. And it may be cozy. It could be cozy. I don't know. I'm Italian, so I say cozy. So, but what that does is it syncs up with the Flylady schedule and routine. And you can put in your own stuff, like, if your kid has a doctor's appointment on the 18th. Or if you have a staff meeting on Tuesday. Stuff like that. You can put that all in too. And it just lets you know, hey, now's the time where you need to put the leftovers away and clean your sink. Hey, now's the day where you should be going through your fridge and seeing what you need to and make your grocery lists. All of that paired together makes for life a lot easier. And no, it sounds complicated. It's really not. Once you get into the flow of it, everything's cool, man. Seriously. So yeah, if you need help not being as big of a train wreck as I am, then definitely check out Flylady, check out Cozi. Like I said, I'll put the links in the description. So, with my morning routine, there is what I would love to happen, and then what typically happens. So, let's get to it. I wake up at 6, because apparently my body thinks that I should wake up at the butt crack of dawn in order to be at a job at 7:45 in the morning. So yeah, so I wake up at 6 and I come out and make my coffee. Don't eat breakfast because why would I eat breakfast? I have low blood sugar. So yeah, that would only make sense to eat breakfast, but that doesn't happen ever. I'm a bad human being. I know. I tell my kids to eat breakfast. I don't do it myself because I believe in do as I say, not as I do, because I lead by example. But what I do, I come out to the living room and I sit on my couch, and ideally what I would like to be able to do is sit in the quiet, meditate, be quiet, still the brain, get ready for the day. But typically around 6:07, my 3-year-old is yelling, "Mom!" Mom! Mom! Uh-huh. You know that clip with Stewie and Lois? Ma, 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 ma. Yeah, that's my life. That's my mornings, pretty much every morning. So, no meditating. The other thing I'd like to be able to do is journal or write. Maybe get in a little bit of exercise that isn't just me walking around, because I do about 5 miles at work a day. So, I would like to do something that isn't that, but that doesn't happen because then the 3-year-old comes and sits on my lap and lays across me. At 6:30, I would like to have already drunk my coffee. No, it's next to me, being cold. I've wasted so many coffee beans. Juan Valdez and his donkey named Dave weep thinking of all the deaths of coffee beans that have been committed by me. I have wasted so many cups of coffee. Like, I can't even make retribution for it. To think of all the cups of coffee that have lost their lives because my toddler is sleeping across me. And it would be my luck to pick up a hot cup of coffee, and that's the moment he decides to roll over and hot coffee on my toddler. No mother wants to risk it, so instead our coffee cups sit idly by next to us, growing colder and colder by the moment. It is sad. It is an epidemic in this country. Somebody should start a GoFundMe. Seriously, it's tragic. So by 6:30, I would really like to have gotten a load of laundry in the wash, maybe move anything that was in the washer over to the dryer, fold and put away, and if you're keeping track, that's a load of laundry on my couch! Shocker! I know, right? Like, who could have never saw that coming? Tragic again. If they had Roombas for laundry, that would be fantastic. That would be the greatest thing to ever happen to mankind. Would be a Roomba that would move the laundry from the washer to the dryer, from the dryer off the couch, fold it, and put it away, because no one knows where to put the laundry. They know where to find it when they need it, but they don't know where it goes. So if they could make a Roomba for that, that would be awesome. That is a money-making idea. Nobody take that. I'm going to try to work on that because, me and technology goes so great. So, 6:30 comes and, I'm supposed to have unloaded my dishwasher and supposed to have wiped down my bathroom of all the stray hairs and toothpaste and the toilet seat because I have a 3-year-old. And, oh my God, if you have a 3-year-old boy, could you please teach them? I mean, I know this is a generational thing. I know this has been going on for centuries. But what is the deal with 3-year-old boys not being able to hit the toilet? Seriously, they ain't all that big. The toilet is bigger than their butts. How do they not get it in the toilet? I don't even understand. At work, I promise you, because I work at a daycare. One of my little girls walked into the bathroom, and she goes, "Miss Jen, it dripped on my head." I'm like, "Dripped on your head? What dripped on your head?" I go into the bathroom. I look up.
Hey, what happened?
There's pee on the ceiling. How? How did this happen? How did this child get his pee to go 3 times his height and hit the ceiling? I will never know that. It is absolutely incredible, and it's one of those weird mysteries. But yeah, if you could teach your sons, please, to get it in the potty, because wow, it's incredible. I don't even understand like how. It's just insane. But so yeah, I go through. I'm supposed to clean off my sink and clean the toilet and all that fun stuff. Instead, it's 6:30, and I'm not writing. I'm not exercising. I'm not drinking coffee. I'm sitting on the couch with my son across my lap. Because if you dare sneeze the wrong way, he wakes up. And it's like waking up a bear. It is the most ridiculous thing. Because he's just so grumpy. And it's like, I understand you're mad and you don't want to wake up. I get that. But it's not my fault that the sun came up, okay? Seriously, man, calm down. So here comes 7 o'clock rolling in. And now I do have to lift the toddler off of my lap onto the couch. He's grumpy and rolls over and refuses to brush his teeth or get dressed willingly. Awesome. I also have to go wake up the 14-year-old because, the 700 alarms she has on her phone, those don't seem to work. I don't even know. She has them so loud. I can hear them through her closed door when I'm in my bedroom. The way my house is shaped is weird, but it's really ridiculous that I can hear them all the way through the house and she's still sleeping. God forbid there was a fire and the alarm's going off. This kid is gone. I'm telling you right now, she sleeps through everything. It's incredible. I sometimes wonder if she has some kind of weird like sleeping disorder or something, because I've never seen a human being sleep this hard. It's incredible. So yeah, I have to go wake her up at 7 to remind her that she needs to get up. She needs to eat breakfast because, I did that too. She needs to do her chores like I did. And she needs to get her learnings done at 9 o'clock, which I've already laid out for her. Worksheets and papers and everything she needs to get it done and get it done right. So, hey, bonus. Then I have to get dressed and find my name tag, which has been missing for 2 weeks now. Don't tell work. I have to go get clothes for my son. And this all has to happen within 15 minutes. Because by 7:15, I need to have my hair, teeth brushed, have my son's teeth brushed, have shoes, clothes, everything ready to walk out the door because I have to be at work at 7:45 in the morning. Do you see why mornings are train wrecks here? The one thing that has saved me with Flylady is the concept of a launch pad, which means you get everything ready the night before. So if you need anything to go out the door, like lunch, a water bottle, for Talon, he needs like his Spider-Man bag with his clothes in it. We get all that packed up and we put it by the door so that at least that's one less thing I have to worry about. We typically keep our shoes by the door too. So again, that's one less thing we have to worry about. But that's our mornings in a nutshell. I wish they could go smoother. I wish they could go easier. Once a month, maybe, things go according to plan and I'm able to meditate, I'm able to write, able to get a little bit of exercise in, and then he'll wake up. But that is so rare. It'd be like one person winning $758 million in the Powerball lottery. But anyway, I would love to hear how your morning routines go. Go ahead, give me a like. Comment, share, subscribe would be awesome. I would totally appreciate it. If you want more Trainwrecky goodness, I have a book. I know, right? I wrote a book, for real. But it's on Amazon. Platitudes of Gratitude is available on eBay. It may be on eBay. I don't know. On ebook for $4.99. You can actually get a book, an actual paperback book for $9.99. It's got my face on it. You want this looking at you all the time, huh? So, go ahead. Do all that wonderful stuff. Like I said, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, or you just want to say, hi, how are you? Go ahead. Hit all those happy, magic, lucky buttons. I will see you later. Love yous, and I hope the day has a magical you. All aboard, Trainwrecks! Woo!